Hi, this is Tara for HealingCrystals.com, and this is the astrology report for the week of May. It is May. May 11th through May 17th. You know what? It's one of those days. Uranus is like busy today, so I'm a little scattered all day today. Anyway, here's what's going to go on for like the next couple of days. On Thursday, you know how important it is to be adaptable. But it can be a struggle when you're focused on achieving your goals, and that's all that you can say. But on Thursday, you're going to have a Sun and Uranus transit that's going to show you how changes to your plan don't need to sidetrack you. Okay? You know, Uranus, it's always trying to teach us the importance of adaptability, and this is going to be very evident on Thursday. In fact, your ability to meet and work with any new developments that come up, any like sudden unexpected, changes to your schedule or your plans or whatever, that's going to be exactly what you need to get what you want. Okay? Maybe you've got a small goal that you've been working towards. You might get sidetracked off that, put on a whole different path that takes you directly to where it is that you really want to go all along. That's the kind of energy that you're going to see today. This is a really powerful transit. You can make any situation work in your favor today. On Thursday, right? It's a very, very positive, powerful transit. You just need to stay positive and work with the energy. Okay? Like I said, don't worry if you get sidetracked, because it's going to put you where you need to be to get to where you need to go, where it is that you want to go, okay? On Friday, you'd rather play than work today, okay? Venus and Mercury, they're going to have you seeking pleasure over achievement. If it feels like responsibilities can wait for another day, they probably can. Sometimes it's more important to relax and enjoy yourself than it is to get things done. And that's how you're going to be feeling on Friday. It's Friday. Go with it. Give yourself permission to relax and let stuff go for a few minutes and just do whatever it is that makes you happy. And you'll see that you'll probably accomplish a lot more than if you struggle and try to keep forging ahead. On Saturday, it's a very thoughtful atmosphere. The Sun and Chiron are going to challenge you to question why you're doing the things that you do. You're going to feel a powerful need to understand how your thoughts and your actions are affecting your life. This is kind of like a wake-up call kind of a day. It's the kind of day where it gives you an opportunity to see what you've created for yourself in this world and figure out how is it satisfying you? Remember, the Sun is in Taurus, okay? This is an opportunity for you to see if what it is that you're doing, the life that you build for yourself, does it satisfy your needs? Is it what you deserve? That's what you're going to be asking yourself all day long. And if the answer to that question is no, here is your chance to fix it. This kind of energy, it can feel a little punishing. It can feel almost like, you can be saying to yourself, oh, I worked so hard and I just never, that's the negative way of looking at things. You don't want to use the energy that way. You want to use it in a positive way. So if you get that feeling, okay, if it feels as if you're working really hard, you're not getting what you want, you're not getting what you feel you deserve, how are you going to fix that? This energy can help you figure that out, okay? Don't make any life or death decisions right now though, okay? Because this is, it's the kind of transit where you don't want to make a hardcore decision, but it is time to start figuring out what it is that you can do to have more substance in your life and feel more content, okay? And then when the energy is different, a more action-oriented kind of day, that's when you start putting this stuff into play. On Sunday, you're going to be very comfortable putting yourself out there. Venus and Moon are in a trine. Yeah, no, I said that right. Sorry, it's a little ditzy today. Venus and the Moon, they're in a trine. And that's just kind of casting a happy glow throughout the day. Your guard's going to be down. You're going to trust yourself. You're going to trust others. You're going to be kind. You're going to be receptive. Other people are going to be acting the same way. It's just a good day to be in the company of other people. Spend time, money on anything that feels or looks really good to you. It's a day to feel emotionally satisfied. Okay? Remember I said satisfied. Don't go overboard. Because you never want to do that. You know, whenever Venus is around, there is a tendency. It's good to indulge yourself, and that's what you want to do. But you don't want to put yourself in a position where the next day you're like, oh, why did I do that? Because you always run that although the moon will kind of balance that energy, so there's less of that kind of a worry today. It's really more about just feeling satisfied, feeling content. On Monday. On Monday, you're going to be asking yourself again, you know, Monday actually there's not much going on. So this is a good time to start thinking about the sun in Taurus, because we've only got it for a few more days. And then, you know, the energy's all going to shift. A Taurus sun is not only going to help you figure out what it is that you want, but it will help you get it. Okay? Taurus energy is all about realizing the benefits of your hard work. If you're putting in the work and you're not feeling the benefits, now's the time to start figuring out how to get those things for you. This energy, it's very grounding, it's very balancing. If something feels like it's not right to you, this is the kind of energy you can work with to bring yourself that balance, that stability, that comfort that you want to feel. And then finally on Tuesday, again on Tuesday, there's not much going on, but I want to talk for a minute about Mercury in retrograde. Mercury is still retrograde for, I think, like about another week, okay? It's a good time to be working with the benefits of Mercury in retrograde, all right? It's in Taurus. Taurus is an earth sign. And normally Taurus's energy is focused outwardly on, especially when you're working with Mercury, it's on the attainment of material goods. But now that it's retrograde, all of that energy is going to be focused inwardly, okay? So now it's time to say to yourself, what is it that my soul wants? What is it that will, you know, normally when Mercury's in Taurus, you're thinking, what will feed my body? What will feed my environment? What do I need to feel comfortable, feel happy? Now it's going inward. It's time to ask, what does my soul need? What do I need to feel spiritually fulfilled? That's how this energy can really work for you. It's also a good time to figure out those things that mean something to you, those things that are like hobbies or things like that, things that you know, are anything that you do that feels like it feeds your soul, but you feel like it has to just be like a hobby, like a starving artist kind of a thing. This is the time when you can turn that around. Use the energy of Taurus to find a way to feed yourself, to give yourself the material needs that you need. That sounds awful. The material goods that you need in your life, along with the, you know, also doing what you love. That's how this energy can work for you. And it's really important over, you know, when the energy is kind of quieter, there's not a lot going on up in the sky, it's a good time to work with the prevailing energy, which right now is Taurus, and see how that can benefit you, how that can help you to feel as if you have it all, because you do deserve it. So here's the crystals that I'm going to be carrying with me this week. First of all, bloodstone for inspiration and to recognize your talents and gifts and find the best use for those. Again, this is an opportunity basically to make money off of doing what you love. Okay? The next crystal, sorry, I blanked out there again for a second. The next crystal that I'm carrying with me is Imperial Topaz, which you'll see I am wearing. Actually, I've been wearing it every day. And here's why. When the sun is in Taurus, we have one of the most powerful times for manifestation throughout the entire year. This, if you give yourself 5 or 10 minutes every day, and you just imagine having that thing that you want, that you're working for, manifest it, meditate on it, you're going to notice I've been doing that. Now I can like actually feel the presence of it as if it's already happened. That's how powerful this energy is. I personally like Imperial Topaz for manifestation. You use whatever crystal it is that will work for you, but don't not use this energy, because it really is powerful. And I think if you give yourself that time, you're going to see a real difference. And it's going to start. No, you're not going to get stuff right away. It doesn't happen that way. You might, but it doesn't always happen that way. But it's going to start helping you take those steps to get what it is that you want, and start seeing how it is and how it will feel once you do get it. And also making adjustments, because sometimes you think you want something, you might sit and meditate and say, wait a minute, that doesn't quite feel as good as I thought it was going to be. Then you can start making those changes to get what it is that will make you your happiest and most content self, because that's what Taurus is all about. And then finally, the last crystal is pink calcite, because it's just a happy crystal, and it's going to make you happy to have it around you, and it's going to make other people happy, and you can always use more happiness in your life. And the more that you put out there, the more of it that's going to come back to you. Don't forget to check out the weekly and daily horoscopes on healingcrystals.com and on our Facebook page, Crystal Talk. Have a powerful, happy week.